Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Welcome in, everyone, on this Friday evening here in central Indiana. And tonight we're in Muncie, where the Delta Eagles meet the Pendleton Heights Arabians in a Hoosier Heritage Conference basketball game. Hello again, everybody. I'm Steve Hartley, Mark Webster, spinning the dials tonight. Tonight's ball game is kind of interesting. Pendleton Heights is a much better ball club than the record indicates. They're at 4-10 on the season, 0-3 in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. Delta, on the other hand, at 9-5 and 0-2 in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. So both ball clubs looking for win number one tonight. Pendleton Heights coached by Adam Ballard and Delta by Mark Detweiler in his sixth year at Delta. A 104-34 record here at the school. Crowd continuing to file in. We'll be back with the starting lineups after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Back at Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana. We're getting set for the national anthem, and then we will have our starting lineups. Tonight's ball game, driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at GregHublerFord.com. Greg has a Hyundai store right next to the Ford store. Matt Lohmiller does a great job stirring the drink. He's the straw that stirs the drink at the Greg Hubler Automotive Group. Greg also has a store in Marion, a Buick GMC store, along with a Chevy store down in Canby. Tonight's ball game also brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com and by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. The Delta Choir coming out to sing our national anthem. Excellent rendition of our national anthem performed tonight by the Delta Choir. Outstanding job. And also nice to see everybody standing, which is even better. We're getting set for basketball here tonight. Let's go over the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Pendleton Heights Arabians, coached by Adam Ballard. Evan Mozingo, a 6'3", 160-pound sophomore, averaging 12 points and 4.2 rebounds a ball game. Aaron Cookston at 6'2", a 170-pound junior, averaging 8.5 points and 1.3 rebounds a contest. Isaac Wilson, a 5'8", 140-pound junior, averaging 6.9 points and 1.8 rebounds a ball game. Braden Knetz, 6'3", 160 pounds and a junior, averaging 5.2 points and 3.3 rebounds a ball game. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for Pendleton Heights, Hunter Suhina, a 5'11", 145-pound sophomore. For Delta, coached by Mark Detweiler in his 6th year at the school, Damari Hood, a 6'3" junior, averaging 12.9 points and 4.3 rebounds a ball game. Jaden Fernie, 6'1", 165-pound junior, averaging 12.5 points and 3.6 rebounds a ball game. Jackson Wars, a 6'3" junior, averaging 12.2 points and 3.9 rebounds a contest. Caden Bond, a 5'7" junior, averaging 6.2 points and 1.8 rebounds a ball game. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for Delta, Johnny Maynor, a 5'7", 150-pound junior, averaging 3.8 points and 2.7 rebounds a ball game. We'll be back with the opening tip after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Well, back at Delta High School, Muncie, Indiana, the scene where Pendleton Heights and Delta are getting set to square off in a Hoosier Heartland Conference basketball game. Unbelievable facilities here at Delta. Mark and I walked in and got a beautiful natatorium. This gym is spectacular. Great looking football field. Kind of makes me want to go to school here, Mark. Knitz will jump it up against Damari Hood. Delta controls. Here's Jaden Fernie with the basketball. Met there by Mozingo. Damari Hood. Here's Fernie. Flips it to Wars. Maynard in the corner. He drives and he's shut off there by Suhina. Just underway here. Long bomb for three by Bond. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Wars and he's fouled. Now they're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow will favor Pendleton Heights with 7:26 to go. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at www.greghublerford.com. Here come the Arabians with the basketball. It's Evan Mazingo. He flips it to Suhina. He's guarded there by Fernie. Man-to-man defense employed by Coach Duttweiler's ball club. Here's Isaac Wilson in the corner. Suhina. Mozinga for three. His shot doesn't go. Fernie with the rebound. Mozinga is really a good three-point shooter. He's averaging 41% from behind the arc. Pendleton Heights as a team is at 32%, so Mozinga is quite the three-point shooter. He had 6 threes a couple of weeks ago, and there's Wars with the easy lay-in. Jackson Wars on the board. He has 2. Mozingo had 6 threes against Alexandria. 2-0. Early lead belongs to Delta. Here's Aaron Cookston, and he took a couple of steps. Cookston was driving hard into the paint, shut off there by Damari Hood, and Delta will get the ball back with 6:23 to go. Tonight's ball game, built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Give Sam and Robbie area a call at universalrfg.com, 317-257-0779. Here's Damari Hood. He spins. Shut off there by Braden Knitz. Johnny Maynard with the basketball. Fans it back outside. Fernie for three. Doesn't go. Scramble is taken away by Mozingo. Here's Evan Mozingo. Wilson, nice feed inside. Suhina couldn't get it to go. Wurs comes away with the rebound. In the corner, here's Damari Hood. 5:45 to go. Pretty pass underneath. Wars gets it up and can't get it to go. Braden Knitz with the rebound. Here come the Arabians. Hunter Suhina. There's Knitz. Top of the circle's Cookston. Suhina, the sophomore. Here's Wilson for three. Southpaw doesn't get it. Rebound comes away to Maynard. Johnny Maynard races it up court. Sees an opening. Dumps it inside to Jackson Wars. He spins. Here's Hood from 9. He got it. Damari Hood on the board. And the Eagles with a 4-0 lead. 5 minutes to go here in the quarter. Back the other way comes Pendleton Heights, and Suhina is fouled. Personal foul is going to go against Jaden Fernie. That'll be his first team foul in Delta. Braden Knitz checks out of the ball game in favor of Reese Kaplinger. Kaplinger, a 6'4", 170-pound junior. Here's Suhina. Isaac Wilson with 4:50 to go. Pendleton Heights has yet to score. Here's Isaac Wilson. Bounces inside to Kaplinger. He's working on Wars. Stripped to the basketball by Maynard. And Johnny Maynard will pick up his first personal foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Eagles. Stops the clock with 4:42 to go, and Isaac Wilson will inbound it underneath the bucket. Wilson inbounds to Cooks, and he flips it back to Wilson. Mozingo for three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes away to Maynard. Up court in a hurry. Here's Fernie. Jaden Fernie with the basketball. Fernie averaging 12.5 points a ball game. He flips it to Jackson Wars with 4:20 to go. 4-0 Delta. And Wars throws it away. Unforced error there. The first turnover of the ball game for Delta. Substitutions. Josiah Gustin comes into the basketball game for Pendleton Heights. Isaac Wilson checks out. Here's Suhina with the basketball. Blake Jones comes in for Delta. Jones, a 5'10 senior, averaging 3.1 points and 1.5 rebounds a ball game. 3 minutes and 54 seconds has been the scoring drought for Pendleton Heights. They trail at 4-0. And Hunter Suhina will inbound underneath the bucket. He does so to Guston. Here's Mozingo working on Caden Bond. Cookston, inside feed to Kaplinger. He bounces left to the line to Mozingo. Pulls up from 9. His shot doesn't go. And the rebound comes away to Fernie. Fernie rushes it up court. Right wing is Blake Jones. He drives the paint, tied up there by Mozingo, looking for help. And Fernie comes away with it for the Eagles. 3.5 minutes. Check that, 4.5 minutes has been the scoring drought for Pendleton Heights here in the quarter. Jump pass underneath, and that's Damari Hood. His shot doesn't go. Rebound comes away to Josiah Guston. He rushes it up court. Lord, he slams it, and there goes the drought. Guston slammed it with authority. The 6'7", 185-pound junior averaging 12.3 points and 7.6 rebounds a ball game. Trims the Delta lead to 4-2 with 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Here's Jackson Wars working on Guston, lays it up, and the ball stuck. You don't see that very often. And the basketball will be awarded to Delta on the alternate possession arrow. 2:55 to go. It's a 4-2 lead. Adam Ballard having some conversation here on the near side with the referee. And we're good to go. Here's Caden Bond. He drives inside, lays it up with the right hand, and scores. Caden Bond with his first 2 points. Delta back up by 4 at 6-2 with 2:40 to play here in the quarter. Here's Hunter Suhina. Bounces in the court of Mozingo. And he's fouled. Caden Bond hit Mozingo with the body. That'll be his first and the third team foul on Delta. Isaac Wilson comes back in the ball game, replacing Reese Kaplinger for Adam Ballard's Arabians. 2:38 to play. It's a 6-2 Delta lead. Johnny Maynard getting set to check back in for the Eagles. Hunter Suhina, top of the circle to Cookston. He's working on Blake Jones. In the corner is Isaac Wilson. His pass is picked up by Caden Bond, and a scramble for it, and Bond lost control of the ball. He and Hunter Suhina were going for it at the same time, and it goes out of bounds. Bond was the last one to touch it, as Maynard comes back in the ball game, replacing Jaden Fernie. Johnny Maynard, 5'7", 150-pound junior. His brother Dylan, along with Palmer Samuels, and are going to DePaul to play football for that ball club. Series of turnovers here as Delta picks up their second of the night, and Adam Ballard wants timeout. We'll take a break on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports and also on Instagram. And, of course, don't forget to check us out later tonight, early tomorrow morning at IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. We'll have scores from around the area. Game recaps courtesy of our Butler Sports Journalism major, Nick Orr. Pendleton Heights with their first turnover there. Stops the clock with 2:02 to go. Delta with a 6-2 lead. Blake Jones inbounds. Here's Caden Bond. Jaden Fernie at the scorer's table. He'll check in here momentarily. Damari Hood working on Aaron Cookston. Here's Jackson Wars. He dishes it to Jones. Man-to-man defense set up by Pendleton Heights. And what do we have here? We got a charge going against Wurz. Aaron Cookston stood his ground. Wurz went right over him, and he picks up his first personal foul. That's the fourth team foul on Delta here in the first half with 1:40 to go. And Wurz will check out with 2 points. Jaden Fernie will come back in. Fernie had a season-high 24 points against West Dell, including 4 threes. His ball club leads it by 4 points with 1:35 to play here in the quarter. Isaac Wilson, hawked there by Johnny Maynor. Mozingo for 3. His shot won't go. Maynor with the rebound. Dashes up court. Blake Jones back outside to Maynor. Maynor looking for someone to pass it to. Gustin comes away with the loose ball. Josiah Gustin. Here's Aaron Cookston. He loses the basketball, and Blake Jones calls timeout, and he gets it. With 1:05 to play, it's a 4-point Delta lead.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
.105 to go here in the quarter, and Delta in this Hoosier Heritage basketball game leads Pendleton Heights 6-2. This is Johnny Maynor. He'll walk it up across the timeline. Maynor had a season-high 9 points against Yorktown. Jaden Fernie. We'll see if, well, they were going to go for one. There's a long bomb and good. Blake Jones with his first 3. He shoots 27% from behind the arc, so an uncharacteristic three-pointer by Jones. 38 seconds to go. Delta with their largest lead at 7, 9-2. Looked like for a second there that Mark Detweiler was going to go for one. Another turnover for Pendleton Heights, their third. Here's Caden Bond with 23 seconds to go. Blake Jones flips it in backcourt to Fernie with 15 seconds to play here in the quarter. Johnny Maynor with the basketball, guarded there by Cookston. 10 seconds to go. He'll pick up the tempo. Mark Detweiler wants action. 5 seconds to play. Maynor flips it to Bond for 3. Good, and a foul! Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. They're going to call a personal foul against Johnny Maynor and wave off the bucket. That'll be Maynor's second, 15 foul. Stops the clock with 1.2 to go. Great shot there by Caden Bond as Jackson Wurz comes back in replacing Maynor. 1.2 to go, and time has run out here in the first quarter of play. With the score, it's Delta 9, Pendleton Heights 2 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
8 o'clock, we have another broadcast going on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com on our Indianapolis channel. We have Tri-West and Triton Central. Lady Tigers having a great year under Coach Brian Graham. Our next broadcast on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com will be tomorrow night. Muncie Central and North Central. Chris Presley joining our team. Will be calling the action there as Mozingo loses the basketball to Hood, who lays it up and scores. 4 turnovers on the evening thus far for Pendleton Heights. Damari Hood now with 4. Delta now with their largest lead at 11-2. There's a long bomb by Mozingo, and he got it. Mozingo with his first tray trims the Delta lead to 6 at 11-5. Mozingo again shoots 41% from behind the arc. Impressive. Here's Jackson Wars working on Guston. Here's a three-pointer by Bond that won't go. Loose ball comes away to Josiah Guston. He fires it up court to Isaac Wilson. Tracks it down. Working on Fernie. Drives a paint. Off-balance shot's no good. But Fernie will pick up his second personal foul. So Jaden Fernie and Johnny Maynor both with a pair of fouls here in the first half. 7:04 to go in the half. It's a 6-point Delta lead. Caleb Elliott getting set to check into the ball game. Isaac Wilson to the line. He drills his first. Elliott comes in replacing Fernie. Isaac Wilson deadly from the line at 85% on the season. Pendleton Heights shooting a strong 72% from the stripe on the year. And just like that, Wilson misses his second shot. Back the other way come the Eagles. They lead it by 5 with just under 7 minutes to play in the half. Blake Jones, guarded there by Caden Sims, who's into the ball game for the first time. Here's Bond. He jumps it inside to Wurs, who spins, dashes underneath, and that shot is blocked. Elliott's shot is blocked, and the rebound comes away to Isaac Wilson. Oh, strong feed up court to Caden Sims, and he gets it to go. Pendleton Heights now within 3, 11-8. 6:20 to go here in the half. Halftime, we'll have scores from around the area and unofficial statistics. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. Blake Jones at the Euro step to the hole, and he got the bucket. We'll see if they count it. They're going to call it before the shot. Caden Sims picking up his first personal foul. Believe it or not, that's the first team foul in Pendleton Heights here in the half with 6:08 to play. Bounce pass underneath. Wurs lays it up with the right hand and got it. Wurs has 4. 13-8. We're at the 6-minute mark here in the first half. Here's Isaac Wilson with the basketball, met there by Caleb Elliott. Elliott, a 6'2 senior for the Eagles. Josiah Guston. He loses the basketball, and it comes away to Elliott. Elliott dashes inside to Wurs. He's got the bucket and a foul. Jackson Wurs with his fourth 6-point, fourth in the quarter. And the personal foul is going to go against Isaac Wilson. That'll be his first. And that's the second team foul on Pendleton Heights here in the half. Wurs will be on the line. 64% free thrower on the season. And he misses this one. Guston comes away with the rebound. Josiah Guston, a 6'7", 185-pound junior. He's a big guy. Here's Aaron Cookston, met there by Elliott. 5:25 to play here in the half. Evan Mozingo. He gets heated up. Watch out. Cookston fakes left, drives right. Dishes to Caden Sims. And we've got a whistle. Looks like we got an off-the-ball foul going against Delta. Blake Jones will pick up his first personal foul. It's a 7th team foul, so we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Caden Sims on the line. 5'9", 150-pound junior. Caleb Jones getting set to check in for Muncie Central as Sims misses the free throw, and Jackson Wars comes away with the rebound with 5:05 to play. Johnny Maynard back in for Delta. And an off-balance shot there by Blake Jones, and he's fouled. Caden Sims picks up 2 quick personal fouls. Third team foul on Pendleton Heights here in the half. Blake Jones will be on the line shooting 2. Jones hasn't been to the free throw line a whole heck of a lot, only 4 times. He's 2 of 4 from the stripe. Drills that one. Caleb Jones comes into the ball game. Jackson Wars checks out. Wars checks out with a team high 6 points. Blake Jones will have one more opportunity, averaging 3.1 points and 1.5 rebounds a ball game. You got it. Jones has 5. Eagles back up by 9, 17-8. Under 5 minutes to go here in the half. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford over there in the corner of Nebo and McGalliard at greghublerford.com. Pendleton Heights just threw it away. It's their 6th turnover here in the night. Delta with 4. And here's Johnny Maynard. Looks to extend that lead. We'll have scores from around the area at halftime along with unofficial stats. There's Damari Hood. He misses the easy bucket. The putback is good. Hood has 6. Delta now with their largest lead of the night at 11, 19-8, 4:20 to go. Here's Isaac Wilson. He drives a baseline, shut off there. Fires it to Cookston. Caden Sims flips it to Guston. Long 3 by Guston, and he drilled it. Guston has 5. Only shooting 29% from behind the arc, but that puts the Arabians back within 8, 19-11, as Hood was fouled going to the bucket. Be the 4th team foul on Pendleton Heights. Aaron Cookston picking up the personal foul. Damari Hood will be shooting 2. Hood is 62% free thrower on the season. He had a season high 31 points against Muncie Central. He drills his first. Reese Kaplinger comes back in the ball game, replacing Aaron Cookston. Cookston checks out. He has yet to score. Kaplinger, a 6'4", 170-pound junior. Hood has one more opportunity, and he got the roll. Hood has 8 to lead all scorers. Delta maintaining the lead with just under 4 minutes of play here in the half. Here's Isaac Wilson running up court. Met there by Johnny Maynard. Left-handed floater doesn't go. Hood with the rebound. Back the other way, and Mozingo's down. Hood goes back the other way, lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Hood got the bucket. Personal foul is going to go against Reese Kaplinger. That'll be his first. Damari Hood back on the line with an opportunity to convert the 3-point play and extend this Delta lead to 13. 3:40 to play. Delta 23, Pendleton Heights 11. Good crowd on hand here at Delta. Beautiful facility here in Muncie. And Hood converts. Hood 3 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Delta with their largest lead at 13. Here's Evan Mozingo with the basketball. Races up court. Isaac Wilson almost lost control of the basketball. Here's Mozingo again. Hawked there by Caleb Jones. Here's Guston. Mozingo for 3. Boom! Mozingo with the second 3. Here in the quarter, he has 6. Back the other way is Hood for 3. Got it! Hood is on fire. He has 12 here in the second quarter. And just like that, Delta back up by 13 at 27-14, under 3 minutes to play. Here's Evan Mozingo. Lobs it right of the lane, throws it away, and Delta comes away with it. Here's Caleb Jones. Jones lost it. Here's Isaac Wilson with 2:40 to go. His ball club trails by 13. Guston a long 3, and he swished it. Impressive shot there by Josiah Guston. He has 8. The Arabians within 10 now, 27-17, 2:25 to play in the half. Tonight's ball game built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. Caleb Jones throws it away, trying to hit Damari Hood. Hunter Zuhina back in for Pendleton Heights. Caden Sims checks out. And Zuhina is picked. His pocket gets picked. Basket is missed by Fernie, who comes back into the ball game. Fernie had a wide open layup and he missed it. Here's Isaac Wilson. He's stripped of the basketball. Another turnover there for Pendleton Heights. Fernie comes away with it with just under 2 minutes to play. It's a 10-point Delta lead. Fernie's shot blocked by Mozingo. Pendleton Heights comes away with it. Here's Isaac Wilson. Mozingo drives left baseline, and he's going to pick up the personal or not. If that's on Johnny Maynor, that's going to be his third, and it is. Johnny Maynor with his third personal foul. The 8th team foul on Delta. And Mozingo will go to the line in the bonus. Cookston comes in replacing Guston. Coors for Delta replaces Maynor. Caleb Jones checks out as well. And Mozingo hits the front end. He'll have another. Evan Mozingo, 82% free throw on the season. Had a season high 21 points against Alexandria. 6 threes. And second one rims in and out. Hood with the rebound. He's tied up there by Braden Knitz. And we got a whistle and the jump ball. Alternate possession arrow favors Delta here in this one. And it looks like Caden Bond may have just picked up a technical foul. Check that. Damari Hood. Referees will need to come over here to the scorers table to clarify. Caleb Elliott getting set to check back in for Delta with 1:38 to go. And it looks like the technical foul is going to go against Damari Hood. And that'll be his first foul. 9th team foul. And Evan Mozingo will go to the line in the bonus. He'll get 2 off the technical, and he drilled that one. Mozingo will have one more. He had a season high 8 rebounds against Connersville. And he got the roll on that one. So Pendleton Heights will get the basketball over on the far side as a result of the technical. And they've now climbed within 7. They can trim the lead to 5 or 4 with a 3 with 1:35 to play. Here's Isaac Wilson, Hunter Zuhina. That's Aaron Cookston. There's Zuhina. Underneath the Cookston, one dribble, lays it up with the right hand, banks it, no good. Rebound comes away to Fernie. 1:20 to play. It's a 7-point Delta lead. Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis, Graham Wilkerson, and Dale Speckman at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. They're still waiting for that new location as Orr's shot is no good. Mozingo comes away with it. 96 of Michigan Road. You sign up there, you get your first month of 50% off. Also at their current location between Allisonville Road and State Road 37, you hit the adult strength tab and you get your first week free. Here's Hunter Zuhina with the basketball for the Arabians. Wilson fires for 3. Southpaw got it. Isaac Wilson with his first 3, his first field goal of the night. And just like that, Pendleton Heights is within 4 with 26 seconds to play. No question that technical foul made a difference in terms of momentum. 15 seconds ago, Caden Bond with the basketball. Bond guarded there by Wilson with 10. He flips it to Fernie. Fernie makes it with the right hand. His shot doesn't go. And the loose ball comes away to Mozingo. And time will run out here in the first half of play. With the score, it's Delta 27, Pendleton Heights 23 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Try our easy-to-use Shop by Payment tool. You set what you want to spend, and our True Payments engine will find the best matches across our entire inventory. You can even add your trade-in. You'll get customized financing for every vehicle matching your budget. You'll be amazed at what you can buy. There is no impact on your credit and no obligation to buy. Shop by payment.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Gray Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Gray Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Well, Delta was in control until that technical foul picked up on by Damari Hood. They had a 13-point lead, their largest of the night, and Pendleton Heights has clawed their way back into it. The Arabians trail by 4 at halftime, 27-23. Here's some unofficial scoring. First of all, for Pendleton Heights, they were led by Evan Mozingo with 9 points. All those coming in the second quarter. He drilled a pair of threes. Josiah Gustin with 8. Isaac Wilson with 4 and Caden Sims with 2. The Arabians were 4 of 7 from the foul stripe. 9 turnovers in the first half. For Delta, they were led by Damari Hood, who had 14 points to lead all scorers. He was on fire in the second quarter. He had 9 points in the second period of play. Jackson Wars has 6. Blake Jones has 5. Caden Bond with 2. The Eagles were 5 of 6 from the stripe. 7 turnovers in the first half for Delta. An exciting first half of play. Hoosier Heritage Conference action. Delta leading it at halftime, 27-23. Back with some scores from around the area after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
And tonight's ball game is driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Experience the Greg Hubler promise at greghublerford.com. Greg has a Hyundai store right next to his Ford location at Nebo McGalliard. And if you're in Marion, visit his Buick GMC store. And if you're in the southwest side of Indianapolis looking for a Chevy, Greg has a Chevrolet store in Canby. We're at halftime where Delta leads Pendleton Heights in this Hoosier Heritage Conference matchup. 27-23, both ball clubs looking for win number 1 in conference action. Scores from around the area. In the Indianapolis area, on the boys' side, Fishers leads Avon 17-16. That ball game in the second period of play. Also in the second quarter, it's Tri-West 15, Speedway 14. And we'll have other scores from around the area as they roll in. Early in the first quarter, Brownsburg leads Westfield 15-11. That'll be a good ball game. Both teams, some of the top-ranked teams in the state of Indiana. Girls basketball action. Hamilton Southeastern knocked off Zionsville 69-56. That's the second loss of the season for Zionsville. It was Lebanon 48, North Montgomery 21. That also in girls basketball action. And one final to report in boys play, Mooresville 54, Plainfield 41. Just underway on our Indianapolis channel, it's Tri-West versus Triton Central in girls basketball play. Scores from around the Muncie area. In the fourth quarter on the girls' side, Frankton trails Blackford 52-40. Boys action, it's Kokomo 28, Muncie Central 19 in a North Central Conference matchup. That game at the half. LaPel leads Daleville 33-27. That ball game in the second quarter of play. And please come to www.indianahighschoolsports.com late tonight, early tomorrow morning, where we will have game recaps from all around the area. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. We'll have links to all your favorite teams, courtesy of our Butler University sports journalism major, Nick Orr, who is putting together those recaps as we speak. He's doing a great job for us as well. Our next broadcast, by the way, will be tomorrow night. Chris Presley will be on the call as North Central plays host to Muncie Central. Then Monday, Mark and I will be at Alexandria for a girls' matchup. Eastbrook, one of the top teams in the state, will invade the jungle, where they will meet Mickey Hosier's Alexandria basketball team. Here at halftime, it's Delta 27, Pendleton Heights 23. Back with the second half play-by-play after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Great crowd on hand tonight here at Delta High School, and I got my hats off to the Delta Pep Band. They have been rocking since they set up late for the JV game. Getting set to start the third quarter of play. Delta will have the basketball. They maintain a 4-point lead. Delta on the court with Jackson Wars, Jaden Freeney, Caden Bond, Damari Hood, and Blake Jones, the same lineup that started the ball game. Pendleton Heights on the court with Hunter Zuhina, and here's Jackson Wars on the feed from Blake Jones. Wars has 8. Hunter Zuhina, Aaron Cookston, Evan Mozingo, Josiah Gustin, and Isaac Wilson on the court for Pendleton Heights. They trail it by 6. Just underway here in the second half. Here comes Jaden Fernie. He's got 2 personals. He threw it away. Fernie and Johnny Maynor with a pair of personal fouls. Actually, Maynor with 3 for Delta. Here's Josiah Gustin working on Hood. Fans it outside. Cookston working on Wars. Mozingo with the basketball. Guarded there by Fernie. Throws it away. Jones picks at the pocket, and he lays it up and in. Blake Jones has 7. Delta back up by 8 now, 31-23 with 6:40 to play here in the quarter. Got a final tonight. Blackford in girls action knocked off Frankton 65-50. Wilson with an off-balance shot doesn't go, and Gustin with the putback. He has 10. Pendleton Heights now within 6 at 31-25. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at greghublerford.com. Here's Caden Bond with the basketball. No question that technical foul late in the first half did a little bit of damage, but Delta fighting through adversity. Here's Jackson Wars on the spin, shot blocked by Gustin. Turnover comes away to Aaron Cookston. He gives the basketball to Isaac Wilson. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. And Wilson throws it away. Wars comes away with it. Back the other way is Caden Bond. He lays it up and in. Bond has 4. Delta back up by 8 now, 33-25. Boys basketball action. Eastbrook leads Madison Grant 20-4. That ball game in the second quarter. Here's Mozingo working on Hood. Inside feed to Gustin. He fans it in the corner to Cookston. And Pendleton Heights will reset. Gustin from long range. His shot is too strong. Caden Bond comes away with it for the Eagles. Here comes Fernie inside to Wurs. Lays it up and in. Jackson Wurs has 10. And the Eagles are back up by 10. We're at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. And Adam Ballard wants a full timeout on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0778.
Welcome back to Delta High School, where the Eagles are maintaining a 10-point lead. 35-25, just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tonight's ball game brought to you by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Universal put gutters and a roof on our house about a year or so ago. Looks spectacular. Give Sam or Rob Erie a call, 317-257-0779. There's Braden Knitz on the board for the first time tonight. That trims the Delta lead to 8 at 35-27, 4:40 to go here in the third. Jaden Fernie hands it off to Caleb Jones. Inside to Jackson Wars. Backdoor feed to Caden Bond, kicked out of bounds. And Pendleton Heights will get the ball back. Third turnover here in the first half for Delta, 10th on the night. They average 11.7 a ball game. Pendleton Heights averages 13.4, and they have 10 as well. Here's Aaron Cookston, Hunter Zuhina. Mozingo with the basketball, top of the circle to Guston. One dribble, looks to find Mozingo underneath. He does, and Evan lays it up and in. Mozingo with 11. He leads the Arabians. They're back within 6 now, 35-29, 4 minutes to go here in the third. Damari Hood pushes off, fires from 10, no good. Mozingo with the rebound. Bounces ahead to Cookston, he lays it up, and he can't get the roll. Rebound comes away to Suhina, and back up and in is Braden Knitz. Knitz with 4 quick points. And Pendleton Heights within 4 at 35-31. Johnny Maynard getting set to check back in for Delta. He has 3 personals. There's Caden Bond with 3:25 to play here in the third. A 3 by Fernie off the front of the rim. Wurs with the rebound. Couple dribbles, works on Guston, lays it up and in. Wurs with his 12th point. He has 6 here in the third. And Josiah Guston will pick up his first personal foul. The first team foul on Pendleton Heights here in the second half. Caleb Jones and Johnny Maynard come back in. Hood and Bond check out for Delta. Jackson Wurs will be on the line. He's 0 for 1 from the stripe tonight. Now he's 1 for 2. Wurs with 13. Delta back up by 7 now, 38-31, 3:05 to play. Here's Josiah Guston. Suhina, guarded there by Maynard. Nobody really in foul trouble whatsoever for Pendleton Heights. Aaron Cookston, guarded there by Fernie. We've got an off-the-ball foul. Looks like it's going to go against Delta, and Johnny Maynard gets the personal. Maynard was trying to fight through a pick. He picks up his 4th personal foul. Frustrating night for Maynard. 5'7", 150-pound junior. Caden Bond comes back in for Delta, and here's another Pendleton Heights turnover. Jones, jump pass inside, is thrown away. It was intended for Jaden Fernie. And Pendleton Heights comes away with it with 2:30 to go. They trail it by 7. Tonight's ball game powered by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Graham Wilkerson and Dale Speckman. Hit their website at genesissportsperformance.com. Cookston's 3 is no good. Jackson Wars with the rebound for Delta. Underneath the Bond, lays it up. Oh, what a nice block. Aaron Cookston came out of nowhere and blocked Bond, and Delta will get it back with 2:11 to go. They lead it by 7. Caleb, that's Blake Jones. Inside to Wurs, 1 dribble, lays it off the board and in. And Mark Detweiler wants timeout. He'll take a full timeout. Delta with a 9-point lead.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes.
Visit us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. Tonight's ball game brought to you by and driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Experience the Greg Hubler promise at greghublerford.com. By Universal Roofing and Exteriors, visit Universal at universalrfg.com. 2:08 to go here in the third. Visit us tomorrow morning at IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. We will have scores and game recaps from around the area, thanks to our Butler Sports Journalism major, Nick Orr. Pendleton Heights of the basketball. They trail it by 9 with 2 minutes to play here in the third. It's been a fast-moving ball game. Mozingo, backdoor feed. Caden Sims lays it up and in. Pretty pass there by Mozingo, and Sims has 4. 40-33. Delta with a 7-point lead. Here's Caden Bond. Bounces in the corner to Jones. Ball's knocked away. Blake Jones comes away with it. Here's Jackson Wars working on Knitz. Backs in. Jump pass here in the corner. Fernie for 3. Doesn't get the roll. Knitz with the rebound. Here's Isaac Wilson. Put a move on by Fernie. Underneath feed, and Knitz gets another bucket. Braden Knitz has 6 here in the third. Pendleton Heights within 5, 40-35, a minute 8 to go. Here's Jaden Fernie back outside to Caden Bond with a minute to play. Blake Jones on the basketball, drives in the corner. Wurs spins, Euro step, lays it up and in. Pretty move there by Wurs. He has 11 here in the quarter, 17 to lead all scorers. 45 seconds to play. Isaac Wilson, his shot is blocked from behind by Jaden Fernie. Oh, and he's going to get called for a technical. He stared down Wilson, and that's an unforced error there. Personal foul is going to go against Fernie as well. So Fernie's going to get hit with two fouls, one on the technical, one on the personal. And Isaac Wilson will go to the line. He will shoot 2 personals. He got that one. Wilson, an 85% free thrower on the season. So these unforced errors are killing Delta. They could be way ahead by now. Wilson hits both free throws. He's 3 of 4 from the stripe tonight. Now they'll get the technicals and the basketball. So this, theoretically, this could be if they hit a 3, it could be a 7-point swing. Mozingo drills his first. Evan Mozingo will step to the line for the Arabians, an 82% free thrower. Here's his second technical shot, and he got that one to go. And now the Arabians will get the basketball over on the far side. They're within 4, 42-38. Kaplinger checks out for Pendleton Heights. Aaron Cookston back in. Mozingo with 13 to lead Pendleton Heights. They've got the basketball with 40 seconds to play. They trail it by 3. Cookston in the corner. Caden Sims underneath. That's a layup by Braden Knitz, his 8th point, all here in the quarter. Just like that, Pendleton Heights is within 1 at 42-41. 20 seconds to go. Pendleton Heights fans on their feet, yelling defense. 15 seconds to play. Here's Caden Bond with the basketball. On the feed by Blake Jones. 7 seconds to go. Bond drives a paint. He's shut off there. Blake Jones looking for help with 2. With 1, he throws it away. And time has run out here in the third quarter. And Pendleton Heights is back in it. 42-41, back with a 4th after this.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Gray Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Gray Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Fresh 8 on the clock. This one may go down to the wire. 42-41, Delta with the lead. And Pendleton Heights, there's Aaron Cookston, and he got the roll. Went up over Blake Jones, and Cookston with his first bucket of the ball game. And Pendleton Heights with their first lead of the night at 43-42. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Delta. Damari Hood picked up one late in the quarter, late in the half. And then Jaden Fernie picked one up here late in the third quarter play. Isaac Wilson will pick up his second personal foul and the second team foul on Pendleton Heights. Delta with the basketball. Here's Johnny Maynard. He has 4 personals. Flips it to Caleb Jones. And he's stripped of the basketball. Here's Knitz. Drives, lays it up and in. Knitz on fire. 10 points here in the second half. That's a 13th turnover of the night for Delta. 7:05 to play. Arabians with a 3-point lead. Here's Damari Hood. And backcourt to Caden Bond. It does look like Delta's a little shaken up. Here's Hood. Fakes on Cookston. Drives. Pulls up from 15. Shots too strong. Mozingo with the rebound. Both ball clubs looking to pick up their first conference win. Here's Cookston with the runner. Aaron Cookston with 4. Both buckets here in the fourth. Pendleton Heights with their largest lead at 5, 47-42. Mark Detweiler wants timeout with 6:31 to play on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid
Pendleton Heights with a 5-point lead, their largest of the night. And frankly, they got back into it courtesy of a pair of technical fouls. One late in the first half, one late in the third quarter. Delta has the basketball. They trail it by 5, 6:25 to go. Here's Caden Bond with the basketball. Bond top of the circle, working on Isaac Wilson, left of the lane to Jackson Wars. And he fakes, puts it up, shot won't go, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Braden Knitz. Wars with 17 points on the night to lead all scorers. He had 11 in the third quarter. Here's Johnny Maynard. Jackson Wars, a couple dribbles in the paint. Bond drives to the bucket, lays it up, and he doesn't get the roll, but he's fouled. Personal fouls going against Isaac Wilson, his third. And Caden Bond will go to the line for the first time tonight, shooting 2. Fourth team foul on Pendleton Heights. Bond a 70% free thrower on the season. Can't get his first. He had a season-high 13 points earlier this season against Wabash. Bond a 5'7" junior. I believe he's also the team's quarterback. Second shot's underway, and he got that one to go. He has 5. Delta cuts into the Pendleton Heights lead. They trail it by 4 now with 6 minutes to play. Isaac Wilson. Here's Aaron Cookston. He fakes, spins on Wars, lays it up, doesn't go. Loose ball comes away to Johnny Maynor of Delta. He runs it up court. Hands off to Hood for 3. Got it! Damari Hood with his first bucket here in the second half. And it was a big one. He has 17, and Delta is within 1, 47-46, 5:30 to go. Isaac Wilson falls down. And how did Adam Ballard get away with calling a timeout there? Wilson went to the floor. Ball went out of bounds, awarded to Delta. And the referees are signaling for both ball clubs to go to their respective benches, and they will have a chat with 5:29 to play. There's no way this score can be right. Madison Grant 43, Eastbrook 6 in the third quarter. Makes absolutely no sense. Halftime, LaPel leads Daleville 35-30. And they're going to give the 30-second timeout to Pendleton Heights. We're going to keep it here. And Isaac Wilson's also going to pick up a technical foul. That'll be his 4th personal. And the 5th team foul, he had to have said something after he hit the deck. So Wilson with 4 personals. 5 team fouls on Pendleton Heights. Hunter Zuhina will check back in for Pendleton Heights. Crazy game. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports, also on Instagram. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford, GregHublerFord.com. Caden Bond will shoot the technicals. 1 for 2 from the stripe. Gets that one to go. He can put the Eagles up by 1 with this free throw here. And he doesn't. 47-47, 5:29 to play. Delta will get the basketball over on the far side. Caden Sims checks out of the ball game. Hunter Zuhina checks in. Bond will inbound over on the far side. So we've had 3 technicals tonight. That's a little unusual. Haven't seen that in any game that we've done over the last couple of years. Here's Jackson Wars working on Guston. Euro step to the hole. Dishes to Maynor. Back outside to Wars, and they'll reset. To the holes. Caleb Jones with the left hand. Blake Jones, rather. Jones has 9. Eagles up by 2, 49-47. We're at the 5-minute mark of the 4th. There's Evan Mozingo. Underneath, Guston off balance jump shot, got it. Josiah Guston used his 6'7" frame and laid it up and in. He has 12. Deadlocked again at 49. 4:45 to play here in the 4th. Here's Caden Bond with the basketball for Delta. Tonight's ball game powered by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Delta patient in their offense. Blake Jones in the bucket. Spins. Double teamed. Fans it back outside to Maynor. Here's Caden Bond. He'll drive to the bucket, lays it up, and he got it. Big basket there by Caden Bond. He has 8. Delta back up by 2, 51-49, 4:05 to play. Here's Hunter Zuhina. Neither team really in foul trouble with regards to going to the bonus. Delta with 3 team fouls and Pendleton Heights with 4. Aaron Cookston, backdoor feed. Here's Knitz. He lays it up and in. Knitz has 12. All here in the second half. 3:40 to play. We're tied to 51. This has been a dandy here in the second half. Caden Bond with the basketball. Guarded there by Braden Knitz. Here's Johnny Maynor. He's playing with 4 personals. Jackson Wars, couple of dribbles. Euro step to the hole. Tries to drive inside, losing the basketball. Suhina comes away with it. He lays it up and he got it. Hunter Zuhina with his first bucket. It was a big one. Pendleton Heights up by 2 now, 53-51. 3:05 to play. Here's Johnny Maynor. Flips it in backcourt to Blake Jones. He and Caden Bond play catch. Bond to Damari Hood. He drives the paint. Left-handed shots blocked from behind. And Evan Mozingo will pick up his first personal foul of the ball game. That'll be the 5th team foul. Actually, they're going to assign that one to Brady Knitz. The referee signaled right to Mozingo, but they're going to give it to Knitz, and that'll be the 5th team foul in Pendleton Heights with 2:53 to go. And now free throw shooting is going to be critical. Damari Hood goes to the line. He's 3 for 3 from the stripe, shooting 2, and he got his first. He'll have another. Hood had a season-high 7 rebounds against New Pal earlier this season. He looks to even the score at 53 with 2:53 to play. And he got the roll. Hood has 19 to lead all scorers. Here's Hunter Zuhina. We're tied to 53, 2:45 to go. Aaron Cookston. Hawked there by Johnny Maynor. Maynor and Blake Jones collide. Here comes Knitz. He's been on fire here. 3 in the air by Zuhina. Air ball. And Knitz got the rebound, and he was stripped of the basketball by Wars. Here comes Johnny Maynor with the basketball. 2:15 to play. We're tied at 53. This one may go down to the wire. Hoosier Heritage Conference basketball action. Bond for 3. Roll, and he got the roll. The rim was kind to Caden, and he has 11. Puts Delta up by 3, 56-53 with 1:50 to play. Back the other way. Gustin stole, ball stolen away, and that's Johnny Maynor. Maynor flips it in backcourt to Caden Bond. Bond working on the wing, guarded there by Knitz. The 12th turnover of Pendleton Heights. And we got a personal foul. And the foul's going to go against Hunter Zuhina. That'll be his first 6-team foul in Pendleton Heights with 1:30 to play. And Blake Jones will inbound in front of the scorer's table. His ball club leads it by 3, and he'll call timeout. 1:30 to play. It's a 3-point Delta lead.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise.
Well, back at Delta, we got a Danny on our hands here. The Eagles lead Pendleton Heights by 3, 56-53. 1:30 to go. And the pep band, they put down their instruments. They could be instrumental, no pun intended. And it's like that. Delta with the basketball. Here's Blake Jones. His ball club leads it by 3. Jones drives on Knitz, lays it up, shots blocked by Knitz. He's going to pick up the personal. That'll be the second on Braden. 7th team foul in Pendleton Heights, and that's critical. Delta still has 4 to give. Check that, 3 to give. Blake Jones will be on the line shooting 2. Again, really hasn't been to the line a whole heck of a lot. 6 times this year. And he got the roll in his first. He'll have another. Blake Jones with 10. Looks to extend the Delta lead to 5 with 1:18 to play. And we got a lane violation, it appears. Yes, sir. Damari Hood jumped in the lane a little soon. And they'll wave off the free throw attempt. Isaac Wilson comes back in the ball game, replacing Zuhina. Wilson playing with 4 personals. He has 6 points on the night, all those in the first half. Well, check that. 4 were in the first half. He has the basketball. His team trails it by 4. 1:10 to play. Heights needs to hustle. Here's Aaron Cookston with the basketball with 1 minute to go. His pass knocked away by Caden Bond. Tripped up by Wilson. No call. And Damari Hood comes away with it with 55 seconds to play. Caleb Jones to Bond. Johnny Maynor. They'll play catch and backcourt with 45 seconds to go. And Evan Mazinga will pick up his first personal foul of the night. Johnny Maynor will go to the line. He has yet to score tonight. He'll shoot the bonus. He's only been to the line 12 times this season. 6 of 12 from the stripe. Shot is in the air and he drilled it. He'll have another. Maynor, 5'7", 150-pound junior, had a season-high 6 rebounds against Winchester. We'll have another opportunity here, and he rims around and out. Gustin with the rebound, and Heights has to hurry. They trail it by 5. 40 seconds to play. Josiah Gustin, Cookston with the basketball on Maynor. Gustin launches a long 3, and he got it. Adam Ballard calls timeout right away. Gustin with 15. 34 seconds to play. We're going to keep it here. 58-56 the score. Delta with a 2-point advantage. We got a dandy here. Looks like Caden Sims and Hunter Zuhina will check back in the ball game for Pendleton Heights. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Visit Greg Hubler Ford at greghublerford.com. By Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit Universal at universalrfg.com. And by Genesis Sports Performance Center. Check out Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports along with Instagram. And our next broadcast is tomorrow night. The North Central Panthers host Muncie Central. Chris Presley just joining our squad along, and Brad Huber. Brought Brad on today, and he'll be calling some ball games for us as we head towards the girls' sectional, the sectional draw tomorrow. And we'll be covering plenty of sectional action. Tomorrow night, 7:30, Muncie Central versus North Central. Then Mark and I will be at Alexandria for Eastbrook and Alexandria. Girls basketball action. 34 seconds to go. Jackson Wars at the basketball. He's double teamed by Gustin and Cookston. And Mark Detweiler will get a timeout. With that, we'll take a timeout on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Well, we got a 2-point game. Delta leading Pendleton Heights 58-56. Both ball clubs back on the court. Delta with Maynor, Bond, Hood, Wars, and Blake Jones. 30.8 to go. Here's Caden Bond with the basketball to Johnny Maynor. Bond flips it across the timeline to Jackson Wars. He lays up the right hand and he's fouled. Looks like the personal foul is going to go against Caden Sims, and it will. It'll be his third. And Jackson Wurs will go to the line, and he can ice it here. 22.7 to go. Jackson Wurs is 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight. And he didn't get the roll on that one. Braden Knitz and Isaac Wilson come back in for Pendleton Heights, replacing Hunter Suhina, and Caden Sims. Wurs will have another. He has 17 on the night, misses both. Knitz with the rebound with 20 seconds to go. Heights has to hurry. They trail it by 2. Aaron Cookston. Cross-court feed to Wilson. Long bomb by Mozingo is short. And scramble for the loose ball as Knitz and Caden Bond went for it. And on the alternate possession rule, Delta gets the basketball with 11.4 to play. Adam Ballard quickly sends back in Suhina and Sims. Knitz and Wilson check out. 11.4 to play. Full court pressure applied by Pendleton Heights. Blake Jones will inbound underneath the bucket. Here's Caden Bond, 10 seconds to go. Up court to Hood, 8 seconds to go. Across court to Maynor with 5, with 4, and Johnny Maynor is fouled. Hunter Zuhino will pick up his second personal foul with 4.4 to go. And Johnny Maynor will go back to the stripe. He's 1 of 2. He's in the bonus. Actually, the double bonus now. That's the 10th team foul on Pendleton Heights. Maynor got the roll on that one. Looked like that was going to lip out. Knitz comes back in, as does Isaac Wilson. Suhina and Sims check out. It's a 3-point lead. Maynor can ice it here with the free throw, and he does. 4-point lead for Delta, 4 seconds to go. And Delta will pick up its first win, conference win, here in the Hoosier Heritage Conference. What a ball game we had here tonight. The final score, it's Delta 60, Pendleton Heights 56. Back with our post-game show after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Back for the final time tonight at Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana. What a ball game we had where Delta earns its first Hoosier Heritage Conference basketball win. They go to 1-2 in the conference and 10-5 on the season, knocking off Pendleton Heights tonight, 60-56. With the loss, Pendleton Heights drops to 4-11 and 0-4 in Hoosier Heritage Conference play. Let's go over some unofficial scoring. First of all, for Pendleton Heights, they were led by Josiah Gustin, who had a team-high 15 points. Evan Mozingo with 13. Braden Knitz with 12, all those in the second half of play, including 8 in the third quarter. Aaron Cookston with 2 big buckets in the fourth quarter. He finished with 4 points. Caden Sims with 4, and Hunter Suhina with 2. The Arabians were 8 of 11 from the free throw stripe, 13 turnovers on the night for Pendleton Heights. For Delta, they were led in scoring by Damari Hood, who had a game-high 19 points. 14 of those in the first half of play, 9 in the second quarter. Jackson Wars had 17 points, Blake Jones with 10. Caden Bond with 11, 7 of those in the fourth quarter. Johnny Maynor with 3, and he played most of the ball game with 4 personal fouls. The Eagles were 14 of 21 from the free throw line and 15 turnovers on the night for Delta. Scores from around the area. Girls basketball action. It was Blackford knocking off Frankton 65-50. In boys play, Kokomo drilled Muncie Central 62-38. That ball game was actually in question at halftime. Shifting to the Indianapolis market, and of course you can still watch on our Indianapolis channel, Tri-West and the Triton Central Lady Tigers. Brian Graham doing a great job at Triton Central. Boys basketball action in the fourth quarter. It's Fishers 42, Avon 34. Tri-West leads Speedway 55-44. That ball game in the fourth quarter of play. Carmel leads Pike 34-32 in boys action. In the third quarter, it's Brownsburg 43, Westfield 32. Girls play at halftime. Pike leads Carmel 22-21. Pendleton Heights and girls action. At halftime, they lead Connorsville 41-10. Back to boys hoops. Warren Central leads LC 24-22. That ball game again at halftime. Boys action early on. Hamilton Southeastern leads Zionsville 12-7. And of course, the Lady Royals knocked off the Lady Eagles, giving Zionsville their second loss of the year earlier tonight. We'll have scores from around the area and game recaps early tomorrow morning on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Give us a look there. Also follow us on Twitter at INDHS Sports. Tonight's ball game driven by Greg Hubler Ford. Experience the Greg Hubler promise. Promise kept at GregHublerFord.com. By Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Give Rob or Sam Uri a call at 317-257-0779 or visit them at universalrfg.com. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit Genesis at genesissportsperformance.com. Once again, the final score tonight, it's Delta 60, Pendleton Heights 56. For Mark Webster, this is Steve Hartley. So long, everybody.